Well, England's finest a head-to-head tonight. Phil Foden has been phenomenal for Manchester City, and Jude Bellingham outrageous for Real Madrid. Well, it's a special game in a special competition. Players in both teams who can win the tie. City led twice in Madrid. The quality of the goals outstanding on the night. But tonight only one team can reach the last four. The champions or the kings. Well, it's the perfect night for the game. The Etihad providing the perfect backdrop for two teams stacked with superstars. Confidence high in both camps. The form rock solid. City unbeaten in 27 in all competitions. And going to develop on that side between him and Vinicius Junior. To try and make it his business to get on Nacho as much as he can, based on the fact that he doesn't tend to get too much success against Antonio Rudiger.
Yeah. Well, in Erling Haaland's defence.
Camavinga lines it up and hits it. And that was just dipping before it got to Ederson, and the City goalkeeper holds on to it.
Yeah, almost in the same.
Now Vinicius Junior, he can roll it square, and that's a brilliant save, but it's in. Second time around from Rodrigo. The initial save from Ederson outstanding. The City players were looking across at the assistant, hoping for a flag. But Rodrigo strikes. Real Madrid draw first blood in Manchester, and they now get their noses in front on aggregate in this quarter-final.
Great save by Ederson, but to no avail. We'll have a look at it, whether he's offside. I think Kyle Walker might be playing him on. This is just a punt. This is Jude. This is fine. This is a terrible touch by him. Oops, thank you very much. Beautiful.
Support here from Bernardo Silva. Whipped him towards Haaland, who can't keep the header down. But just like that, Manchester City show what they can do when they start to get the ball flowing around like that.
Yeah, it was really nice play. Rodri to Jack Grealish. Erling Haaland just...
Bruyne charging in. Good save by Lunin. Haaland was stood behind him waiting for the tap-in. Haaland might get onto this. It's the woodwork and it's wide of Bernardo Silva. And how did that not go in for Manchester City?
Yeah, brilliant again. And it's Akanji who's the spare man in there. De Bruyne picks out the right pass this time. It's just Lunin anticipates it and does really well.
Finger. Free kick given there for the challenge by Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, it was a free kick. He was clever, Camavinga. Off the blind alley, really, wasn't he? He all stayed down as well.
There's De Bruyne. Shoots! Good save! His territory, his range. Viciously hit from Kevin De Bruyne and turned away by Lunin for Real Madrid. Now find Rodri. Over it goes towards Haaland, who was up early in there and was able to head it down into the 6-yard box, and the Real Madrid goalkeeper Lunin did well there. To a more central position here. Looking to glide through and shoot. And the goal kick is given. I thought it was a corner. Grealish thought that was deflected, and so did I. De Bruyne looks to hit one. De Bruyne. Similar position for where he tested Lunin a few minutes ago.
Yeah, good play, Kyle Walker.
Foden to Akanji, looking for the first time one to Kevin De Bruyne. And the Italian referee thinks that was a push in the back from Kevin De Bruyne, despite the protests. City on the move. Grealish with the short side netting. Rudiger got there just in the nick of time to put him off. Corner given. Grealish. Pulled down there by Carvajal, and if they do get to the semi-finals, Real Madrid, he won't play in the first leg.
Yeah.
Take it. And Lunin just about gets his fingertips to that.
Yeah, he doesn't look entirely comfortable, does he? I mean, he just gets his feet in the wrong way because he's not getting...
To Camavinga, cleared as far as Foden. He can hit it. Well, he's in such fine form, Phil Foden. It kind of takes you by surprise, Steve, when he doesn't hit the target.
Yeah, what a mess of a free kick by Toni Kroos.
Absolutely, and there is the half-time whistle. Boos ringing around the Etihad Stadium. Carlo Ancelotti off to the Real Madrid changing room, and Rodrigo with the all-important goal. His 17th of the season, he's 5th in the competition so far. Took 2 goals in 6 different decades, 4 wins in 6 seasons up to 2022, their most prolific period since they won 5 in a row from 1956 to 1960. And I wouldn't suspect that too much is going to change here, Steve. in the second half, and there are players on the City bench. Plays it through now for Haaland, and Nacho with the defending to do, and Nacho did remarkably well. I thought for a moment he was going to score an own goal, but somehow he was able to regain his balance and clear it away to do something about it. De Bruyne flicked on, and Camavinga in the way for Real Madrid.
You know, it was a great flick on by Guardiola, and then Camavinga does really well. It's failing Mendy down here. I don't know what happened there. By position all the time.
That's going to be another booking. Challenge on Bellingham by Guardiola. Here's Grealish. Changes the angle, Lunin saves it and then gets on the ball before Foden can put it in.
Yeah, really good stop by the keeper. Lovely play by Manchester City. Good stop back.
Here this time. Managed to slide across it. Rudiger, here's the chance, there's the equaliser! Kevin De Bruyne! It's a huge Champions League goal for Manchester City, and a man who delivers time and time again, delivers again when it really matters.
Doesn't matter how they come along, as long as it ends up in the back of the net. And it was coming. It was coming. Lovely ball by Rodri. Out to Doku, who attacks Fede Valverde. Rudiger doesn't clear his lines, falling backwards slightly, gets in a bit of a tangle, right into the path of Kevin De Bruyne. One touch.
This is out Rodri. Here's De Bruyne. Left foot for De Bruyne! So close!
Referees give a goal kick. Onto his left foot. Well, it was a fingertip, it was a corner.
Pulled back in by Akanji. De Bruyne! I can't believe he didn't score. And nor can he. What a chance.
Fell for the right player. Akanji, great run again.
65% with the corner. A deeper one this time. Haaland at the far post. Always trying to jump above Jude Bellingham. Brahim Diaz, that's nicely done. And that's a free kick to Real Madrid, and I think we're going to see a yellow card. Yes, we are, to Rodri.
Yeah.
Rodri. Chance to shoot for Rodri, but he never...
Chance.
Firm challenge there by Mendy. Walker felt it. Yellow card for Mendy. Ancelotti's not happy about that. He turns round and... Up goes Akanji. Coming in was Haaland, and he can't keep it down. And there is the whistle to end normal time. Arms folded for Guardiola. Rodrigo with the first half goal for Real Madrid. Somehow Real Madrid have got to change the game plan, but I'm not sure how they can. I mean, you'd just expect another half an hour here of Manchester City pressure, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's exactly what I would think. Madrid, I don't think, have the personnel at this moment in time.
Minutes for Manchester City. The only goal from Kevin De Bruyne. Ruben Diaz has just collided there with Jude Bellingham, and he's face down on the pitch. Bernardo Silva goes in low. Foden missed his kick.
Brilliant ball, Bernardo Silva. Deliberately picked out Phil Foden, not just swung it in, looks and...
Walker's your last man, and Walker's too quick, and Walker's too strong, and that's brilliant defending that.
Brilliant by Kyle Walker. That's what he offers you on a plate. Says it all, that.
Super play from the England right back. There aren't many in world football who can do that.
Because last week without Kyle...
And he goes towards Rudiger! What a chance!
That was another swinger with the left foot. Over the bar, wide.
Well, there's half-time in extra time, and for all of Manchester City's possession, the best opportunity for Real Madrid, Laura, right at the end there.
Absolutely, it fell to Rudiger. Rudiger not really taking the chance as well as most would like if you're a Real Madrid fan, but it's square again as we head into the second half in just a few moments' time.
Yeah, a little bit subdued, wasn't it, that first half of extra time, like they sometimes is, apart from that Rudiger chance. Peppers told Kovacic and Super Johnny Stones to go out and warm up. Likewise, Madrid have got a few of their players just
up against Jeremy Doku, who pokes it through here for Kovacic. Just on and denied by Rudiger.
Yeah, that run by a lot of the Manchester City players, this time principally Kovacic, is a great run. Inside the pitch. Rudiger read it.
And it goes towards Bellingham from Diaz, and Kovacic came across. A moment of magic from him. Plays it through here to Alvarez with a tight angle straight at Lunin. And it's penalties. They couldn't be separated in 90 minutes. The extra half an hour couldn't sort it out either, despite the chance for Foden and one for Rudiger. The goals were scored in each half of normal time. Rodrigo for Real Madrid, Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. But Laura, it's going to take a penalty shootout to work out who plays Bayern Munich in the semi-finals.
It is indeed the first Champions League quarter-final to go to penalties for 19 years. And for Real Madrid, who've won 2 and lost 2 in Europe.
Underway, playing for a place in the semi-finals with Bayern Munich, waiting for the winners. And Alvarez is clinical. Perfect start for the European champions. Some waits. Here comes Modric, and Ederson saves it! The first miss from Luka Modric. City. Manchester City players wait. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a terrible penalty. Straight at the goalkeeper, who never moved. It was like chipping practice.
How strange. How strange, this penalty.
Against Ederson. Scores clinically. Really good penalty, calm as you like, rolled it into the corner, and it's 1-1. Champions League, and now faced. He saved it! Kovacic denied. And the Real Madrid goalkeeper saves 2 in a row. And Real Madrid strides up and scores into the corner. Really good penalty, hardly a flicker of emotion. And just like that, Real Madrid get their noses in front in the shootout for Manchester City. Foden steps up and scores. Emphatically smashed into the back of the Real Madrid net, and they needed that, Manchester City.
Yes, they did.
Just so much tension inside the Etihad. Ederson waits. Here comes Nacho, scores. And that's a really big penalty versus goalkeeper. Ederson scores brilliantly. That's an outstanding penalty from the Manchester City goalkeeper. Should we? And he scores. Rudiger scores for Real Madrid. They've won the penalty shootout. Manchester City are out of the Champions League. And Real Madrid, who always seem to find a way in this competition, have got themselves through to yet another semi-final. Ederson couldn't get to Rudiger's penalty. And Real Madrid, Steve, somehow, despite hardly seeing the ball all night, have somehow managed to take it to penalties, get themselves through and knock out Manchester City.
Well, how many times have we said they find a way? Real Madrid find a way, and they've done exactly the same tonight. As Bellingham leads the charge down to the Madridistas in the Manchester City end. They may have been behind tonight. They may have been second best to this Manchester City team, but when it comes to getting through in these competitions, you cannot count them out.